So, hey, it's Jason here with Patton's Moving and Storage in Winchester, Virginia, coming to you with our local business spotlight for this week. I'm honored to have Winchester royalty in my
Oh,
presence today, Miss Lori Bridgeforth with Bridgeforth Photographics.
photographics. Yep,
I always struggle. I'm like, is it photographics or
yeah,
photographics?
photographics.
I,
Yeah,
eh.
yeah, because there's a
But
little bit of graphics and things that I do too.
right.
So
So me and Lori are actually really good friends. And when I brought this to her, she was absolutely all over it because just like me, she's a firm believer in small businesses make the community. Community makes our small businesses. So why don't you tell us about what you do, Lori?
okay, well, let's. I'm a commercial and portrait photographer,
Mhm.
and I also do photo restoration. And I get sometimes the normal scan and print stuff, but usually I get the stuff that's been sitting in people's barns for 40 years,
And
stuck to glass, dirty, nasty, and I've got to figure it out and make it clean it up. So
so you're actually able to restore those
digitally. Now
digitally.
I do not work on originals. Someone asked me that actually just this morning, and I was twitching. It's like oh, I can get you a lovely, perfect digital file, but if you're looking for someone to restore the original, that's not me.
And that's not the total scope of what you do. You also do like actual photography sessions,
Yes,
headshots,
yes.
weddings, things like that.
I don't do weddings.
You
I've been
don't do weddings.
nope. I've been shooting professionally for almost 38 years, and I have stayed out of the wedding market. Um, I was trained as a commercial shooter, so I worked in uh, in various photo studios when I got out of school. I have a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree in photography, whatever that's worth. And right, you're gonna give me a cup of coffee. Um, but I do a lot of commercial work, and I actually love manufacturing photography. Where I go into um, a factory, something that's dark and dirty and ugly, and I make stuff look really cool. That is what I do.
That's awesome.
And then I do a lot of family portraits and business headshots, and I have a studio downtown.
Awesome. So you've been in the area for a while.
Longer than you've been alive?
I
Yes,
wouldn't go that far.
I would. I know how
Um,
old you are, dude.
I know how old you are, dude.
Yeah.
Um, so what's one thing that really makes you enjoy being an entrepreneur and a business owner in this area?
I think just the sense of community, and everybody kind of knows each other, or which some is both a blessing and a curse, by the way, just so you know. But when you're raising kids, be good. And I belong to a BNI group, which is Business Networking International, and we are each other's sales force. And so we're always out in the
Mm-hmm.
community looking for potential referrals for each other in the group. So um, I've really enjoyed that. I've been a part of that group now for 17 years, and I'm currently their president.
You as president?
I know, right? I'm a game show host. Okay, I just stand up and
Actually,
run
I
the
have
meeting.
I have to give a lot of credit to Lori. Patton's was nominated for the Greater Good Awards for Small Business of the Year. Lori was nominated and actually won the Greater Good Award for Entrepreneur of the Year. So, congratulations
Thank you,
on that.
thank you.
All right, let me think.
Yeah, because I totally didn't see that coming,
See what coming.
winning that award. I mean, it was fun being nominated, and but I figured, oh, there's three other people that got nominated, and they all do cool stuff. So, all right, 25% chance, yeah, whatever. It was just thrilled to be nominated, and then to actually win. Wow. Okay, did not see that coming.
Uh, I agree in the sense that it was. it's very humbling to be nominated
Mhm.
for that award. Um, just to be in the same sentence as the other businesses we were up against. It
Mhm.
was a absolutely amazing feeling.
Mhm.
But I would be taken back if I said I didn't get a little emotional when they announced your name because I look up to you. I mean, we're best feral friends.
Yes, emphasis on feral. By the way.
But I, I've looked up to you for the last few years, and the friendship that we have garnered between each other, both professionally and personally. I'm very proud and honored to say that you're one of my really good friends. And people like you who put the community first are always going to have a special place in my heart. We just had a conversation with a couple wonderful ladies from Highland Food Pantry this morning, and we established a new relationship with them moving forward. And a lot of the conversations were, we need to give back to the community because you're living a dream that you've always had. I'm living a dream that I've always had, but
Most days.
we wouldn't have that dream if it wasn't for the community that's around us.
Correct.
So we absolutely owe it to give back to them and help them because they're helping us.
Absolutely. And that's the thing, talking about community, you give back to a community that's been good to you.
Mm-hmm.
And I started my business on my parents' dining room table almost 38 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it's 21. I just graduated from college, didn't know what the hell I was doing. Still don't some days. But but
Some
but
days you just got to wake up and just roll the dice and see what happens.
yeah, pretty much. It's just, yeah, welcome to entrepreneurship. It's just the way it, just figure it out.
Yeah. As a business owner, you hear a lot of talk about work life balance. What does that look like for you?
What does that look like for me? Unbalanced. That's what it looks like every single day. It's unbalanced. um, I mean, my kids are grown now. Uh, they're 33, 31, and 27, and two of them are married, and we have two grandchildren and two more on the way.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so there'll be four grandbabies by Christmas.
That's
So
awesome.
yeah, that's pretty exciting. Um, but as to the balance, I mean, things are pretty well balanced now. But when the kids were little, my I purposely kept my schedule very flexible, so that if somebody was sick, needed to go to the doctor, going on the field trips, all of that stuff, I don't feel like I missed very much
Mm.
when our kids were growing up. And there were times that here and there I'd be late for a meeting because somebody wanted to talk. And when you got teenagers and they want to talk, you stop what you're
You
doing and you
stop what you're
talk.
doing and you talk to them.
Yep. Hmm.
So, overall, um, I just want to thank you for stopping in and having a conversation with me on camera. I know it can be kind of nerve wracking sometimes, at least it is for me. It may not seem like it, but I'm not a fan. But, um, you know, I appreciate you and everything that you've done to help me both personally and professionally. And I can almost guarantee you that the community of Winchester, Frederick County appreciates everything that you do from a business standpoint and from a charity standpoint. So we all thank you, Lori, and thanks for
Okay.
dropping in.
All right. Thanks for having me.
Bye, guys.